Welcome to the video. It's possibly the most grim, bleak and cold day of the year so far here in the UK. I think it's about -1 degrees. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and super flat. But it's not every day that it's new camera day. I picked up my new camera, the Sony A7c II, which I unboxed in this video up here about 4 days ago now. It's been sitting there begging to be used and I couldn't wait any longer, so I've come out anyway despite the bad weather. Let's see if we can make some good photos in some pretty bleak conditions. There is a little bit of ice I see on the lake over there, so maybe capture something cool. Today, really just bringing out for like first impressions and mostly photos probably today to see what I can capture with it. So sit back, relax, grab a coffee if it makes you feel cold, and enjoy the POV. It'll be a pretty chilled video and you'll see the kind of quality that you can get out the Sony A7c II, and I will be sure to make a kind of first impressions and video example one at a later stage too. So let's go get shooting and try and stay warm here. New camera days are the absolute best. Loving shooting so far. I just wanted to share my first impression on the touch focus on the back of the screen. Absolute game changer, especially in circumstances like this where I'm already freezing after 5 minutes of shooting, but loving life. But I'm really crouching down low around that lake to try and capture some of the ice in the foreground. So I'm either focusing on the ice or the tree in the background, and the ability to just be able to touch the screen and know that you've nailed the focus is so impressive and just so useful, especially with a pair of gloves on and all of these clothes. I'm really pleased with that so far, so hope you're enjoying the photos, and let's carry on. Another initial impression, and let me just premise this by saying I do realise other cameras have these features, but for me these are new features. So having the hard switch between photo and video mode is just amazing for me, because although I came out here to shoot photos, of course it looks so cool and I'm creating this little video here, so I wanted to capture some little b-roll shots and test out the quality of the camera on video as well. So just being able to flick between the two with a hard switch and not losing all my settings and being in a mode for video and then in a mode for photo is really handy when you're kind of a hybrid shooter. So I'm actually going to switch onto my 90mm macro lens now to try and capture some of the details. Okay, so back in the car for some warmth, and the light is fading fast, so I'm going to head over to Hampton Court now to see if I can get an angle on the palace to capture some night shots. Not sure if I can, but if I can, they will finish out this video. Really loved walking around the lake there with the new Sony A7c II. Hope you enjoyed the POV and the shots. More to come on camera, example photos, example videos. I did squeeze a few little video clips in there as well, despite not having actually even set up the camera properly. Just goes to show, get out there, shoot whenever you can despite the weather. Yeah, so they say gear doesn't matter, but it is kind of fun. It is kind of fun to get a new camera day. They don't come around that often, well for me anyway, so I'll probably run off this high for a little longer. So let's go off to Hampton Court and then back home to get warm up and edit these shots. Despite missing the palace the night before, I did get the chance the next day to head into London, still in the rain, but to try and capture a little bit of street photography in Hackney Wick. It was a really good day out and a good test of the camera in kind of street photography, more run and gun style shots. Really pleased actually with the results. Thanks to the rain, we got some amazing reflections and worked on some nice compositions, capturing the reflections of all the graffiti and the character and vibe that you do find in the area of Hackney Wick. Absolutely fantastic place to go and shoot and practice some more street style photography. Really enjoying this as time goes on, and you can do it in any kind of weather. So here's a few shots from that. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you've enjoyed this first impression of the Sony A7C Mark II, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.